Hey friends, welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you are new to the channel, well, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is a lot of content to catch up on. And if you are returning, well, you already know what's up, friends. I'm so thankful to have you here, and I'm so thankful for every day that I am able to be here. I hope you're all doing well. And let's get to today's reading. We are going to be diving right in and we're going to be seeing who's going to be reaching out to you today. This could be anyone. We're going to try to find out who this person is, how you would know them, and what is it that they want, and what do you need to know about their intentions for reaching out to you. Friends, you guys keep in mind it's a collective reading on YouTube. So if you're not vibing with the energy I'm picking up on today, that's totally cool. It just probably means the reading's not for you. All right, try to have fun with it, friends. As always, we have three groups to choose from. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'm going to get you reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this black tourmaline patch, then welcome to your reading, friends. It doesn't feel right saying patch, but that's what it is. So let's get to it. My group number ones, thank you so much for joining me here today, babies. We are going to be looking into who's going to be reaching out to you today. What is it that they want and what's their intentions? So basically anything you need to know. A reminder, though, it is a collective reading on YouTube. So if you're not vibing with the energy that I'm reading today, that could just mean that, yeah, it's not for you. All right, my group number ones, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number ones. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What can we know? What can you tell us? Oh, shit. All right. Who's going to be reaching out to them? What is that? Not the Page of Wands in reverse. Someone younger than you, possibly. Thank you, Spirit. Someone that might have an issue with crossing boundaries. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who is going to be reaching out? Who's reaching out to my group ones? Who are they going to be hearing from? Who are they going to be hearing from? How would they know who this is? How would my group number ones know who this is? Who is this person? Who's reaching out to them? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Ten of Cups. For some of you, it could be someone you're related to. Doesn't have to be. It could be someone that you're going to be happy to hear from. Yeah, this is someone who's like excited. It's almost like when they're going to use exclamation points in the text, or if it's a call, they're going to be like, hey. You're going to be like, oh, hi. What's going on with you? They're like, this person, I don't know if they had a lot going on or if they're just, they're someone who talks about a lot of different things. I think they're kind of funny, or they're very excited. They have a lot they want to tell you. And this Eight of Swords in reverse, it almost makes me feel, for some of you, they want to let you know they overcame something. Can you believe it? For some of you, that's what it is. This could be from someone at long distance or at a distance. Doesn't have to be. Yeah, someone's excited to tell you all kinds of things. This might even be like they're just going on and on. The texts keep coming in, or they're if they're on the phone, they're kind of yapping over here. Nine of Pentacles. Someone's worked hard for something. Someone feels proud of themselves. Yeah, I keep feeling that they overcame something and they want to tell you about it. You may not think it's like a big deal, but for some of them it is. Tell me about the Eight of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. So for others of you, this is someone, if it's someone that you're interested in, it's like they're just coming around like nothing. Like they don't know. They don't know what your problem is. Not that you have one or that you don't, but it's almost like they're not really thinking about that. This person is, I think That Seven of Cups with that Emperor in reverse, it makes me feel like they're a little confusing sometimes, or maybe they're a little like ADHD, Obviously, I'm no one to be diagnosing, but it just makes me feel like someone who has a lot going on, but yet nothing. Someone who's real busy, but are they? Or like someone that has a lot of unfinished projects, perhaps. Maybe they keep busy. And maybe you don't know like what to expect, or because I don't think that if this person reaches out to you, it almost doesn't seem like you feel like you could really trust them, or it's like you know what to expect of them, which may not be very much, if that makes sense. If this is for those of you that recently have been applying to jobs or are waiting to hear back from like someone to make a decision, their messaging is mixed. It's almost like yeah, your resume is great. I saw someone else and I thought they'd be a better fit, but they weren't available anymore. So, but we love you and your work is still great. It's almost like it's something like that, where it's like they do something, but then there's something else that kind of comes with it. And it's just like, what? Oh, okay. Because they're like, come on, let's go. Let's do this now. And there's no like kind of thought behind it. So I would say they're a little impulsive and they do start shit that they don't finish, or they're not really like, they're not someone who like gives direction or takes direction. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah. All right, let me see what else. Why the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles? Messages for my group number ones. Who is this that's going to be reaching out? Eight of Wands in reverse. So for some of you, this is like if you have children, maybe it's the other parent. And of course, they have a lot going on, is kind of what it feels like with that Seven of Cups. But of course, you do. Because again, it feels like it's not a surprise to you. You kind of, yeah, for some of you, you might have kids with them. And there's something here that they're coming to you with. They're very excited. Like, oh, you'll never believe this. And then you're like, oh, so what does that mean? How does that affect things? Why the Knight of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse? Yeah, because it's them. It works for them. Something here. It's all about them. Why the High Priestess in reverse with the Temperance? They're going to reveal to you how they think that you guys can work together, or how this can work. Why the Eight of Swords in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse? There's that page. Like I said, for some of you, if it's kids, and that's what it is. If not, then they're going to do something sweet, or they're going to pop in and be all cutesy and be like, hey, maybe we can get together. Maybe we can do this. Maybe we can, collaborate. But it's the way that they kind of approach you with it, it leaves you a little either confused, or you're like, this person's fucking delusional. That could be it. This could be a person that's a little delulu. Because again, that works for you. That's great. And now you're kind of, you know, you're being presented with this idea, perhaps. Why the Seven of Cups with the Emperor in reverse? Messages for my group number one. Yeah, look, they're bringing you an opportunity. This could also be someone that's like maybe trying to pursue you, but their actions or how they're doing it is a little confusing. I am going to say they're presenting you with something, but it's a little bit of a what? Yeah, it does feel like that. All right, so maybe this is someone that's already kind of shown you this behavior in the past, or given you glimpses of it, or again, you know what to expect. That Eight of Wands in reverse tells me that it almost feels like there's always an issue, or there's been an issue, or maybe this person is just really like independent, in and out, maybe. now they're trying to offer you something and you're like, huh, maybe you're like, I never thought of you that way, or I never saw it that way, but this is interesting. So you have an they're going to present you with an opportunity. Three of Swords. There could have been disappointment in the past, and maybe you're having a chance to revisit something. All right. So, if that made sense, let me know if it made sense, first of all. Second of all, well, what do they want? Thank you, Spirit, for that information. What does this person want? What could they possibly want with my group ones? Messages for my group ones. What does this person want? Why are they reaching out? What's their intentions? What's this person's intentions reaching out to my group ones? What can we know? What can you tell us? Why is this person reaching out? Thank you, Spirit. What can we know? What can we know about why? And yeah, and what? What are their intentions? Messages for my group ones. Why are they reaching out? I'm sorry, why did I say the Four of Wands? I was going to say the Four of Wands. The Seven of Wands with the Four of Pentacles. In reverse. Something didn't work out for them. I feel like this person needs your support, or they want something from you, or you can maybe show up in a way, or they know you'll kind of be there for them, even if it's just like to listen. Yeah, for some of you, it could be someone that wants to vent or just kind of unwind. You kind of I think you have a certain like, like I kind of see it in your face, like In Spanish, we call it fuchi face. Well, I guess that's Spanglish. Yeah, at this person, because this Page of Wands in reverse almost lets me know that you maybe think that they're a little immature, or I almost feel like I said, you may already kind of know this about them. Why the Seven of Wands? Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Why are they reaching out? Why the Justice in reverse? Why the Temperance? They were like worried. Yeah, they want to tell you about something. Maybe they feel like you'll make them feel better seeing you or talking to you. But it is coming off as like one-sided. Oh, look, there they are. Yeah, so they're going to do a whole lot of talking about what they need. And then at the end, they're going to look at you like they expect you to have maybe some kind of answer or some kind of something, or agree with them, or be like, okay, yeah. Why do I feel like they want you to say yes? All right. I also feel like this person gets a little like excited when they're talking to you, whether it's like hyped up, or they're rehashing some kind of conflict or drama that happened, or they're jealous or competitive. Maybe they're into like sports, or they like that kind of, I don't know. Because that Knight of Pentacles in reverse tells me like they're not really, I don't know. It's almost like, what's the point of arguing with them? Or you're just maybe letting them finish saying whatever it is they're saying. All right, what are this person's intentions reaching out? Hear what I have to say. Literally, it's what's coming through. This person wants you to hear what they have to say. Maybe they feel like you'll give them the truth, or maybe they're telling you some kind of truth. I see, here's the thing. I can't help but feel that this person feels like they're really bringing you something, an opportunity, but I don't know. I don't think that that's necessarily something that might benefit you, or, that opportunity could even be that they're like, okay, I have a moment to catch up with group one. Let me hit them up. But then the whole conversation, it might only be 15 minutes long, but the whole time it's about them venting about something or telling you about something. That's what it kind of feels like. And this Page of Pentacles in reverse tells me that they're being a little bit of an opportunist, and they were, you know, they're smart, or there's something here with this King of Swords, a little cold, a little closed off, or maybe they're being honest about something. I don't know. But they are calling to kind of unload on you, or, you know, whether that's venting or telling you all this stuff that they've been through. And then they kind of offer you that pentacle. Two of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, like maybe you're not even sure that you want to see them or hang out with them, or be involved with whatever it is that they have going on. So if it's a work environment, it feels like it's maybe a little, the boss is a little, you know, I don't necessarily think you have the best idea of them. If it's someone that you're related to, then you already know what to expect. If it's an ex, then you already know how they are, you know. Yeah, that's the vibe. All right, let's see. Anything else you need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else that my group number ones need to know about this person that's going to be reaching out to them? Anything else that they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What else do they need to know about this person reaching out to them? What else do they need to know? This person likes to go like back and forth with you, or this is someone that maybe goes in and out of your life, or like you do. This person might like your reassurance. This is maybe even like a friendship that you've tried to make work, or, you know, because there's this energy here where you do offer this person something, and maybe you bring peace, or you kind of make them feel better about the conflict, or maybe there's things for you to talk through with this person, depending on what the situation was. You go back and forth between going cold on them and not talking to them, and then maybe reconnecting. Oh, I can get this one out. Look at that. Both of you guys. Yeah, why does it almost feel like both of you guys could have attitude towards each other, depending on who this is? That's the vibe I'm getting with that Queen of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands. Maybe I think you go back and forth with this person, or maybe you're not really sure. Maybe there's also a lot that you hold back, and you just kind of let them think whatever they want to think. Maybe you kind of humor them a little bit. And then afterwards, you're just like, okay, yeah, you know, and then you don't really talk, or things don't really progress. Maybe you're like, I'll get back to you. Because someone here has been worried about seeing you again, or connecting with you, or next time, or I don't know, maybe because it's been too long, or maybe this is someone that you used to worry about, or a situation that you used to worry about. Because it doesn't really feel like you're happy with them, or maybe even the outcome. Yeah, maybe there's even an invitation to meet up, or, you know, let's hang out again, or let's talk, and you're going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. We'll plan that. All right. For those of you that this is regarding, like an ex-partner that you still have to like work with, you know, I think you're giving them a certain level of like, you know, being nice or understanding, but you're also drawing the line. You could be saying, yeah, you know what? Actually, that doesn't work for me. I actually already have plans, or I have something else going on. So you figure it out. And then it leaves them in this concerned energy. All right. Well, that was interesting. You guys will have to let me know. I never know what is going on. Let's get you guys some oracle cards before we close out your reading. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. Messages for my group number ones. What can we know? Who's going to be reaching out to them? We have ideation, anxiety, comfort. Yeah, maybe this person's kind of used to you being able to help them for some of you, or this person thinks you're going to be able to help them. Maybe this person's kind of like high energy or like anxious. They find comfort with you. You make them feel better and growth. Maybe this is someone that you've outgrown. If it's like an old friend or someone you used to deal with. Your growth is also allowing you to maybe deal with them in the way that you are. We have here. All right. You're going to hear from them. Katie, Casey, kids. He hears kids. Oh, shit. When they bring sentences to us, gotta respect it. Friends, that's what I have for you today. Ear, here, Aaron, H names, Harry, Hank, whatever H names in your region could be. R, Ark. Oh, we just got a ding. My group number ones, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Let's get to it. Today, we are going to be looking into who's going to be reaching out to you soon. So we're going to be asking the question, how will you know who this is? And then we're going to be looking into why are they reaching out to you, what their intentions are, and anything else you need to know. My group number two is a reminder, this is a collective reading. So just, if you're not vibing with the energy or if it's just not resonating, it just may mean it's not your story. And yeah, you guys already know that though. Let's get to it. I've started your reading way more times than I would have liked, but yeah, I decided to switch decks and let's see if the energy feels like it's flowing a little bit better. All right, my babies. I hope you guys have been doing well. Thank you for joining me. And let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know? What can you tell us? Who's going to be reaching out to my group twos? Who's going to be reaching out to them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Who is going to be reaching out to my group number twos? Who are they going to be hearing from? How will they know who this is? How will my group number twos know who this is? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. How will they know who this is? Who's reaching out to my group twos? Tower. This could be someone that you blocked. Or someone that's in distress. Who are they going to be hearing from? No, this is someone who I feel they're coming to you to maybe make them feel better. If it's not that, this is someone that takes their time. It almost feels like you can't rely on them, or it's like hearing from them is the Tower because it's like unexpected. Why the Tower? Oh, that card just kind of floated over there. Why the Eight of Wands in reverse? Yeah, this could be someone that you blocked. Someone here is feeling stuck or trapped. Maybe this person is almost like immature. They might like lack accountability. They don't really open up, or they're kind of they might even be like a little possessive, or they might come off as being a little greedy. If this is like work, if this is like a job offer or something like that, it's almost like you're trying to pay me what? To do what? Yeah, I don't think so. This is someone that you could have known for a long time. Or this could be relating to something that you've been involved with for a long time. With that 10 of Pentacles. Maybe they're even calling to I don't know. This person seems like they play games, or this is someone that has the potential of like dragging things on for a long time. I feel like you don't really feel like you can trust them. They don't really share how they feel, or they seem a little calculating or manipulative, a little flaky. So it's unexpected when you hear from them. So for some of you, this has been a while since you heard from this person. You could know this person through work or what they do for work, or like I said, or you've just known them for a long time. Why the Tower with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Why the Tower with the Queen of Pentacles? Who is this? How would they know who this is? The Emperor. Yeah. Why is it on their terms? Tell me about the Eight of Wands in reverse with the Three of Cups in reverse. For some of you, if this is someone that you were involved with, it's like they haven't really shown you commitment. So it's almost like this person, if you block them, if this is someone you were interested in or involved with, this is someone that likes the game. They see it as like a game. This person, it's definitely coming from a place of ego. I think they pride themselves in their work or what they do, or there's almost something here where their energy maybe tries to overpower or in some kind of way. This could have been someone that you maybe have tried to stay away from, or you actually blocked, and they're like manipulating their way back, or they figure out a way. It's like this person, it's almost like a loophole. Hmm. Has anyone ever dealt with an Aquarius man? Women are different, but men in particular, an Aquarius man, when they take all of that brain power, but they turn it up for like their own good, and they're almost like doing anything that they want, or they kind of don't think the rules apply to them. It's like there's this really distinct kind of energy that comes through um, with a with that kind of Aquarian energy, and it's reminding me of that. I mean, maybe it's because we are in the age of Aquarius, or maybe that means someone does something with these two, the air sign here and then the star card. So this could be someone that dresses nice, or they dress the part, or they're just hot. They're attractive. Maybe this is someone that's used to people kind of saying yes to them because of how they look, or because they're charming. So it's interesting because it's like this person, you give them some kind of validation or help or confirmation or some kind of grounding. But they seem like they're a little bit of I don't know, maybe a little bit of I keep hearing agent of chaos. Tell me why the Page of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the King of Swords in reverse with the Four of Pentacles. So this person, um, hmm, I don't know. I feel like they're avoidant, and I feel like they don't really take other people's maybe emotions into consideration all the time, but that could just be because they're not in tune with theirs. This person's kind of controlling as well. So if this is like a boss, this is like someone who micromanages. If this is someone that you're involved with, it's almost like, I don't know, they want what they want and they kind of figure out how to get it. All right. Anything else? How would my group number twos know who this is? Six of Swords, Three of Wands, Justice in reverse. This is someone that you could have like moved away from, or have just kind of moved on from, or stayed away. This could have been someone that you created like emotional distance with, or physical distance. This is also someone who kind of keeps things at an emotional distance. For some of you, maybe this is someone you were married to or someone you used to work for. I don't know. It feels like this person, though, they feel like they're in some kind of position of authority or a position to get whatever it is that they want. This person kind of manipulates. So beware if this is literally some kind of agent. I keep hearing agent. If this is someone who's meant to work for you, it's like, don't sign shit. Don't do it. I don't know why I'm hearing that right now. They're spinning some kind of game. Beware, you guys. I say that especially to anyone working with bullshit insurance right now. All right. People not in America, be glad you don't know about that. Even though I'm sure there's a lot of things that we don't know about your country, but I don't know, guys. Where in the world, where in the world is safe and happy and thriving without corporations or certain small percentages being of benefit all the time? That's the world we want to dream of. Why am I talking about that? I don't know. All right, let's get back to your reading. Maybe that pertains to someone. All right, guys, let's see. Why is this person? Oh, that's why, because of this person's energy that they're bringing to the table. Why is this person reaching out to my group twos? Why are they reaching out to my group twos? Thank you, Spirit. Why is this person reaching out? What's their intentions in reaching out to my group twos? Why are they reaching out? Why is this person reaching out? Thank you, Spirit. Why are they going to be contacting my group twos? What does this person want? Oh, shit. That literally flew so far over. All right. The Page of Cups, Hierophant in reverse. Why are they reaching out? It's like they're impulsive. Why are they reaching out to my group number twos? Yeah, don't let this person, the impulsive part, don't let them rush you through anything, because they might be trying to close something out, feeling like, if this, okay, this is for those of you that this is pertaining to anything where funds are going to be exchanged or given or negotiated. They're trying to kind of drag things out in order to maybe seal the deal so that you take something lower. It's like they're making you an offer that they are, like I said, it's almost, there's something here where they might be telling you like things are going to stop or they're going to be really slow. This is the best that you can get. So it might be something like that. Okay. I can already tell, you do what you need to do, but if you feel hesitancy, take your time. That's why earlier when I said don't sign shit, like don't sign it impulsively or don't sign it like because you're feeling pressured in the moment, but your intuition is telling you not to. Like if you're not happily signing your name somewhere, there might be something behind it. Because whoever this is, they're contacting you or they're reaching out to you with some kind of information. Tell me about the world. And I really do feel like they're like, here, have this or take this. It's the best, or it's the best you can get. This is going to work out. If they're offering you some kind of job, it's not going to be in the exact position that you wanted. It is going to get you enough to go back to work, but they're ignoring a conversation about long hours. That's why don't immediately agree to something. Just take a moment and think about it. If there's any questions or anything that you need to clear up, because you're going to need to be clear about what you're signing yourself up for. If yeah, and then the pay is going to be an issue for those of you that this is about work. The pay might be an issue. Yeah, it may not kind of equal out the commute or the hours, especially. They're almost making it sound really nice so that you'll be on board. And if this is someone that is calling you to try to make a date or be sweet or pop in or something like that, they're going to be late, or they're ignoring some kind of fact, or they're hoping that you kind of ignore something. Like, say that this person's always running late. And they're like, no, 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 I'm going to be there on time. And then the time comes and you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and they're taking their time. Because I see them showing up late, or I see them dragging something out. And then I see them not even providing what you need with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse. They might need help. Maybe that's what it is. If someone might need your help working, or your assistance with something. But that Emperor doesn't feel like they'd be coming to you for help that they needed financially. So I don't think it's financial. It could be some kind of support. Someone could be, if they're trying to take you out on a date or meet up with you, it's almost like they're going to be working late and they're not free, or they can't. So maybe it doesn't even like end up happening, or, it might be a conversation, or you already kind of expect that. All over the place, but you never know who's watching. All right, why the Hierophant in reverse with the Eight of Wands? Five of Cups in reverse. The Devil, we're going to take that. Yeah, this could be someone that just wants to, things to move quickly. Something quickly come towards you, or quickly get you to do something. They've thought about this. They thought this through. They already kind of know what they're going to say or how they're going to say it. Tell me why the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Wands in reverse. Some of them might want to persuade you to leave something. Yeah, this person is going to be persuasive. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles with the Four of Cups. There's an issue here with, again, long hours, or how long something's going to take. And you may be feeling irritated or frustrated, or, again, just make sure you're not overlooking something because you say yes so quickly, whatever this is. Tell me about the World with the Nine of Swords. They're almost hoping like you don't think of something. You don't think of a certain question, or Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's all this energy of like feeling frustrated, and that working against you in some way. So just be careful that you don't rush through something. Be careful what you invest your time, energy, and money into, or what they want you to invest into. Because they might be feeling like you're going to make an emotional decision to invest in this or not, or say yes, or go along with their plan. So just be careful, because they are offering you something that they say is going to work, but it just doesn't. It's like, again, it's almost like they're a letdown again. This is a letdown, whether it's an institution that's letting you down, or an actual person. This is almost an energy of someone that might want to keep you reliant on them for something. Just something to keep in mind, okay? Very interesting. My group number twos. All right. Anything else that my group number twos need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Anything else that they need to know? Messages for my group number twos, please. Anything else that they need to know about this person reaching out and their intentions for reaching out? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos. Anything else they need to know about this person reaching out and what their intentions are reaching out to my group twos? Anything else they need to know? What else do they need to know? Death in reverse. They just don't let it go. Let it go, man. Death in reverse, Page of Swords. Two of Cups. There's something temporary here. They're like trying to persuade you or talk you into something that isn't sustainable for the long run, or that you guys aren't going to align with for the long run. Hermit. Take your time, group one or group two. Sorry. Take your time with that Hermit. They want you to spend your time reflecting. I felt that. Don't be impulsive. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Tell me about the Page of Swords. It's like they try to get you excited, or they come at you with this energy. Look, they're going to tell you about an opportunity. I knew it. But it's not like winning. It doesn't like set you up for success, is what it feels like. And they're counting on you not being in what they would consider clear, maybe mind or capacity, or you didn't think of something, or you wouldn't, I don't know. It's, you know, they want you to reflect if this is fair and if this is balanced. And they want you to really think about this. Yeah. And think about, what do you want? What kind of new beginning do you want? What's important to you? What are your priorities? What do you want to invest into? And does this align with that, or would it align with that? Does it help you in your life, or does it have the potential to stress you out, or, you know, it's up to you, because that Justice is in reverse. Anything else? Why the Seven of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups? Anything else? Yeah, you might decide to let this go and not move forward, or they're telling you to take your time. Take your time is what they're saying. And maybe you feel like you don't have time, but it seems like there's something here that you can do without this person's, without whatever it is that they're trying to give you. It seems like there's other things that you have around you that can help support you and help you cultivate whatever you're trying to do, without this person or this institution or this, or signing things or agreeing, or just take your time is a big message there. All right. Well, shit. I hope that was helpful, friends. I almost dropped them. Messages for my group number 2s, please. What else can we know? Who's going to be reaching out to them? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group 2s. Who's reaching out to them? We have peace, ideation. So they're, yeah, I can't help but feel that they're trying to push their ideas on you as to what you deserve or what they think. And look, space, take space, you guys, because I feel like there's more heading your way than whatever is being offered to you right now. All right. There's almost this feeling of don't settle. Now's not the time to settle. Very important message. All right. We have Reek, literally W-R, Rec, F-A-O, R-F. We're going to put this right here. Rafa, we, R-F-O, F-M, me and we, me and we. All right. Anything else? No, that's it. Form? Something about a form. A-F. Yeah, you guys, be careful signing forms right now. I'm no one to be telling you. I'm a random internet lady, tarot lady with her little cards. But if this is resonating, watch out signing anything too fast, all right? Okay, my group number 2s, that's what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, friends, and take care of each other, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number 3s. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into incoming messages and who's going to be reaching out. How would you know who they are? And we're going to be looking into why are they reaching out, what are their intentions, and anything else you need to know. My group number 3 is a reminder, this is a collective reading on YouTube, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. Yeah, if you're not really vibing with the energy I'm picking up on today, that just might mean it's not your reading, and that's okay. That does happen. All right, my group 3s, let's get to it. Thank you so much for joining me here today, my babies. I hope you're all doing well. And let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number 3s. My group number 3s, please, Spirit. My group number 3s, what can we know? What can you tell us? Who's going to be reaching out to them? Who's going to be reaching out to my group number 3s? and how would they know who this is? Messages for my group threes, please. Who's going to be reaching out to them? Who's going to be contacting them soon? What can we know? What can you tell us? Who's reaching out to my group number threes, and what can we know? Who is this person? Who's going to be reaching out to my group threes? How would they know who this is? How would my group number threes know who this person is? Who's going to be reaching out to them soon? Who's reaching out to them? We have Emperor in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. All right. Someone walked away from something, or someone, we'll see if you walked away, if they're walking away from something. Someone could be leaving a toxic job, or this is someone that you walked away from and they've realized some things, a thing or two. This would have been someone that just wasn't stepping up for you. You know, they may have been selfish, not made, you know, yeah, didn't know what they wanted. Why the Emperor reverse? Maybe it was just a casual connection or a sexual connection, or you view them as being immature. This could be someone, like, regardless of their age, they're like youthful, you know, they're like, maybe they know about the newest music, or like art, or the way they dress, or their style, or, you know, their humor. Why the Eight of Cups? Who is this? Yeah, someone had to walk away from a situation that wasn't fair. It wasn't right. It wasn't balanced. This feels like an apology. Why the Devil in reverse? Who is this? Someone here feels like they've realized something, or they've broken out of a pattern or an addiction. Maybe it's something, how they used to cope or self-sabotage. This could have been someone that struggled, had some kind of struggle. Why the King of Cups? Who is this? This person wants to, like, work with you or build something with you, collaborate with you. Maybe they're inspired by something that's going on with that Justice in reverse. But regardless of that, this is kind of feeling like it's a little bit of an apology energy that I'm feeling, especially right here. They're like, I'm sorry, or I want to make it right. Tell me why the Hangman in reverse. And I want to come together. And they want to tell you something, or they want to, yeah, they feel like you'll understand them, or they feel like you have this great capacity to love or understand, or, you know, you're so sweet. And, or maybe you made them kind of realize this. You made them see maybe emotions differently, or love, or how they feel, or they are coming to you, though, with wanting to make something right, or wanting to, yeah, no, they want to make something right. What else, please? Can you tell me about this energy? A lot of Cancer. That's a new word. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're going to put in the effort. They want to put in the effort. They want to be happy, or they've put in work. Yeah, this person's trying to look, and as I say that, what's at the bottom of the deck? This person's going to come and tell you about things they've been working on, or they want to come towards you and work with you. They'd be happy to, or they're very excited about that. There could be a Leo in the mix. How else would my group threes know who this is? How would they know who this is? Six of Pentacles in reverse, Four of Wands in reverse. You didn't have stability with them in the past, or they didn't give, or the Empress in reverse. Yeah, there was some kind of tower moment between you guys because they weren't giving. Nine of Wands, you were exhausted. Things weren't changing. So you went in a different direction, or you had to be honest with yourself about what you needed or wanted for the long term. Maybe you felt like you carried the weight of this connection, or this relationship, or this dynamic that you had with them. So this person, if depending on what it is, maybe they kind of see you doing well, or they've realized things. I don't know. This person's realized a thing or two. Like I said, you'll be hearing about it. If this sounds like you, there's a chance you may be hearing about it soon. All right, thank you, Spirit. Why is this person reaching out? Why are they reaching out to my group number threes? Messages for my group number threes, please. Why are they reaching out? What are their intentions? What are my group threes' intentions? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. Messages for my group threes. Why? Why is this person reaching out? Why are they reaching out to my group threes? What are their intentions? Thank you, Spirit. Why are they reaching out to my group threes? Two of Swords in reverse. That could have been that self-sabotage, that debating what they should do, not knowing what they want. That could have held them back in the past. Ten of Swords in reverse. Something they've healed or they're doing better. The worst is now behind them. Why are they reaching out? Six of Wands in reverse. Maybe you're not, maybe you haven't been like giving them attention, or maybe this person's kind of been under the radar a little bit. Yeah, because it feels like they went through something where it's like they didn't have it in them to fight, or they didn't have it in them to for this to be successful. Maybe they didn't have it in them to fight for you, or fight for better situation or circumstances, because there's a level here of unhappiness that maybe kind of kept them away, or that they realized or discovered while they were away, or because it feels like they just went through some type of period of time of either like reflecting or just going through changes or taking accountability, perhaps. Why the Two of Swords in reverse? Why are they contacting my group number threes? Why are they going to be reaching out? They feel like enough time has passed. Yeah, this person feels like enough time has passed where they're like, okay, something's got to change or something's got to give. Because there was a period of time where this person like wasn't available, or they didn't like have it in them. You guys maybe weren't talking. And now they feel like they're in a better place. This person feels like they've grown, or they're now more stable or more mature. Whereas before, they didn't realize something, or they didn't see something. That Six of Wands in reverse, it's like it wasn't there. The success wasn't there, or it couldn't be successful. Something had to come to a close. They feel like they didn't like put in the effort or fight for you or fight for this. Why the Ten of Cups in reverse? But it's like now they're coming in with this different energy of maybe wanting to have something to offer. We're going to see their intentions in a second, but because this feels like now they feel like there's something here. They miss you. There's this energy of them wanting to reconnect with you. I just don't know if it's too little, too late for you guys. Tell me more, please. Why the Six of Cups with the Ten of Cups in reverse? Messages for my group number threes. Why are they reaching out? Yeah, because something wasn't like reciprocated. Maybe this is like family commitments, or maybe this person's trying to show up all, I don't know, all like a strong partner now, or like they have something stable to offer. But again, I just don't know. I don't know if they actually do, or I don't know if it's like too little too late. Like you may not be available now. You may not be with the shits for it, But I think they're calling you. This could also be that they're calling you or they're communicating with you because they miss you, but they're not necessarily telling you that. Like the excuse that they use to contact you may be something different, not like I've been thinking or I've been missing. Because there is this sweet gesture that they're doing, because we did see that there was an apology. but maybe they're not going to tell you how much they were actually affected. But this person wants to make something right with you. This person, the other observation that's kind of coming through is they take a long time to change or to grow or to realize shit. Yeah. This person can be a little controlling, and that's why it's hard for them to kind of change sometimes or adapt, because they don't like to feel out of control. And maybe when it comes to whatever was going on between you guys, they just didn't have it in them. All right, tell me more, please. Why the Six of Wands in reverse with the World card? Eight of Wands. One more. There was some kind of failure here, or there's something that I wonder if you guys follow each other online, or maybe they were trying to communicate with you or something like that. Maybe you didn't see their message, or they think that you may not respond. But there was some kind of failure. Something failed here. And they might be telling you, they might be talking to you about that. Tell me about the Seven of Wands in reverse. You guys are not going to get all the information that you would like from this person at this time, because again, it seems like they're trying to establish contact, but it doesn't feel like, they're coming to you super open and honest. It's like, that there's more to it. Why the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? You don't see this coming, or there's a lot of kind of things that were never revealed between both of you as to why something didn't move forward, or why someone didn't put in the effort. A lot of conflict or conflicting thoughts about this. All right, now what does this Emperor want to do? Why the Four Swords in reverse with the Emperor? Knight of Wands. They're like, I'm back. They want to like reignite something here, or revisit this. They're taking action now that they want to get this to a better place. They want to work with you, but it feels like you've been kept waiting, or this person has been, immature in the past, or a little bit of an opportunist, and now they're coming towards you. Grown. Maybe they went to therapy, you guys, with this Guru and the Six of Cups. It's like, oh, wow, they've made some kind of advancement. I just don't know how that translates into the real world, So that when they contact you, or, there's a lot more than meets the eye, but I think you're going to know that. But it feels baby steps, baby steps. All right, my group threes. Let's see what else you need to know. Thank you, Spirit. What else do my group threes need to know? What do they need to know, please? And what are this person's intentions? What else do they need to know about this person's intentions? Reaching out to them. What else do they need to know? Messages for my group number threes, please. Messages for my group number threes. What else do they need to know about this person reaching out to them? What are this person's intentions? What else do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group threes, please. What else do they need to know? This person wants to offer you something. They're coming to you. There's like an opportunity. There was an opportunity for growth here. Someone walked away from things, or maybe you both did, and it caused a huge shift in their life. You could have come in like this, this lightning bolt, and you created some kind of big change, or you're a part of it, or they want to come and create some kind of big change. Again, this person's a slow mover. It's been a slow burn, or it's taken a long time. Why the Ace of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. Someone could have been ghosted, or something wasn't enough. Maybe this was a low effort king, so you had to walk away. Why the Tower? Four of Wands, to create stability. Wow. Wow, you guys. This person, they want to come and connect with you. This might be your person that you've been waiting on, or are they fully there yet? I'm not sure, but I know they're in the process of it. This is someone who has like been through something really big happened. Someone could have also moved, or there was a life-changing maybe circumstance that happened that created more stability, or this tower that you were a part of, if you did walk away, because you're right under the emperor, that's right above the empress, that's what created this change. And it took this person a long time. And now they're kind of coming towards you. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Eight of Swords, Emperor. This person gets really in their head, or they've missed an opportunity in the past, or it feels like they're coming in to address something and connect with you. All right. Very loud on that. Okay, my group threes. Well, you mesmerized this person. You put them under your little spell. What else do my group threes need to know, please, about who is going to be reaching out? Who are they going to be hearing from soon? Thank you, Spirit. What else do they need to know? Sweetness, rejection, frustration. So, this person, you could have been really warm and loving towards them, and then when you rejected them, it's almost like they were pouting energetically. How dare you treat them like others have not? No one has done this to me before. Look at, I split the deck, determination, and then peace. Someone's coming to make peace with you. All right, this shit made them sad, and it made them dig deep with this mystery that is the Moon card. It made all these shadows come out, and this person had to dig in deep. And so hopefully they've grown enough. It's almost like by them coming towards you, or them approaching you in the way that they're going to, that alone is kind of different than they've done in the past. You're going to experience this person a little differently than you did before. So use your own discernment, friends. Use your own discernment. All right. Let's see. We have MC, nicknames or MC initials. We have SX, so sex. Maybe it's someone you've hooked up with. WF, WZ. Right? Those are interesting initials. Something about online. You could have met this person online or follow each other online. Someone could have an X. An X could have been an issue or an X situation. These two initials, you guys could be very compatible yet different. I'm looking at their twin initials, but they're different colors. So for some of you guys, this could be a journey that you're on. All right, my group number threes, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.